Alright, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim, Wakim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. His brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, I want to go into this. Okay, so I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's this anime called Hunter x Hunter, but it's spelled out Hunter x Hunter, okay? And the thing about this is, I like the anime. I like it, don't get me wrong. But one thing that I will never understand, and this spans off not just Hunter x Hunter, but literally anything in every anime and everything in general. There are things that people generally like, or they've come to a general consensus of, oh, we as a community, or we as a group of people, we like this, or we like that, or this is a good thing, or this is cool, and whatnot. And the two things for me that I always hated and I never understood was in Dragon Ball Super, Goku Black. People love Goku Black because he is Goku, quote unquote Goku, but evil. Except that's not actually Goku. And again, I don't understand why people like that. Aside from that, there's the second one, which is what I'm going to be talking about, is Hunter x Hunter, and it's the Phantom Troop. I do not like the Phantom Troop at all, except for the members that are not actually members. Alright? Now, a lot of people do like Goku Black and do like the Phantom Troop. They genuinely like Phantom Troop members. And I genuinely cannot understand or even perceive why do people like them. And the reason why I don't like them is because it was already established why you should not like them, or why they're terrible people. And I think the thing about this is that the author does such a good job at making dislikable characters, while also simultaneously making these said characters likable to bad people. Now, what I mean by that is, if someone is objectively a bad person, okay, if someone objectively hurts people for no reason, all right, and they've openly said, oh, I just do this because I'm a terrible person, I'm a piece of shit, I'm whatever, okay, sure, fine, we get that, we understand this person's character. Then, on that same note, we also see that exact same character crying because one of his friends got hurt, something bad happened to one of his friends, or whatever. So then you feel sympathy because you understand how it feels. You understand how it feels to have someone that you know and love get hurt or something like that. So you're able to empathize with them, and you have that emotional. You are able to relate to them on that emotional level. All right. So that's basically what they did with the Phantom Troop, the main Phantom Troop members. Now, the reason why I hate them is because they have absolutely, they do have a reason to be evil, quote unquote evil, but at the same time, they are evil. It's like they took it a step further, or like they just don't care, or they are genuinely evil. I cannot in good conscience justify or rationalize why they are the way they are. Okay, more information has been revealed on them that says, okay, this is why they're doing this. This is how the Phantom Troop was born. This is how the Phantom Troop came to be and whatnot. Okay, sure, I get that, but then what the fuck are you doing going for even further? And the inspiration to do this lesson comes from this one scene, all right? This one scene where in the thing, two of the Phantom Troop members are talking to this one black guy. The female Phantom Troop member is able to read the minds and, learn all this stuff that learn everything that she needs to learn and do all this stuff. She knows what it feels like to be treated like trash. She knows what it feels like to have someone close to you or someone that you care about killed for absolutely no reason other than someone else being a piece of trash. And then her and someone else, okay, I guess I'll just say their names. Pakunoda, the female, and then Nobunaga, the dude. They literally just kill the dude, Squala. When she read his memory, she read his mind. She provoked him into getting killed by Nobunaga. For what? After she already knew that he was just trying to provide for his girlfriend and his dogs. That was literally it. And she knew he was harmless. She knew he was trying to get away. She knew that he was not a bad guy. And then she kept on provoking him, and then Nobunaga kept on saying, hey, stop doing this, like he was some fucking cop. That shit pissed me the fuck off, and I am glad Pakunoda died, and I'm hoping Nobunaga dies soon. I am literally full force against the Phantom Troop, and it's like, I feel bad for Kurapika. And then, alright, Slovakia, I know you can't see me, but I want to continue this video, the Hunter x Hunter thing. The thing about that stuff with, not showing any mercy, that is something that Esau does, and Esau can relate to, alright? And let me get this out. Matthew 26, verse 52, then said YAHAWASHI unto him, put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Alright? And, that's the funny thing about it, where Esau and the characters, or character in question, they are ready to take the sword. They're ready to use the sword. They're ready to kill anyone that gets in their way, kill anyone, whatever, without any regard for human life, or without any regard for anyone else's feelings and whatnot. But yet, when things are turned around onto them, when they are the ones that are at the mercy of someone else, then they're talking and complaining about, like, oh, where's the mercy? He was a good person. He never hurt any, like that. That's the thing that pisses me off. Even with Jake, it's not even an Edomite thing, but even with Jake as well, where people say in the thing, even in the news, stuff like that. Oh, this person was such a thing. This person was such a good person, a great influence, a coach, a father, whatever. I remember seeing that one news thing that a brother did a lesson on, where there was this dude that killed his high school coach because his high school coach slept with his wife. His wife and him graduated school. The coach, I don't know how long the coach was doing it, but the coach was sleeping with that girl, the wife or whatever, and then he finds out, the husband finds out, and then kills the coach for it. Like, that's some grade A betrayal. This is someone that you think is supposed to be a mentor to you, someone's supposed to be teaching you the right way, do the right thing, and then lo and behold, you are backdooring me. You're sleeping with my wife, and I'm supposed to respect you. I'm not supposed to, like, that's literal evil. That's genuine evil. All right, like that's terrible. And the thing is, like, I'm not trying to promote violence. I'm not trying to promote killing people. But it's like, well, what do you really expect? And honestly, even adultery is what, in the case of adultery, you are supposed to put those two to death. All right. But anyway, aside from that, the point that I'm trying to make is that people, there's no sympathy for the other person. No one cares about what do your how do your actions affect someone else, but you want something, you want to achieve something, and you're going to keep on going about however way you want to achieve. Okay, let me actually get this. Ecclesiastes 8, verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully sentenced to do evil. And that's the thing, where the Lord has allowed these people to prosper for a time. Let me see if I can find it, because I'm pretty sure that is how it's said. I guess let's go to Psalm 70. Psalm 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Basically, the wicked, they get away with stuff compared to us, where if we do something, let me clarify. If the men of the Lord, if the true chosen, the Lord's true chosen, the Lord's favored ones, okay? Let's actually get that to prove it. Proverbs 3, verse 11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. So when the Lord decides to chastise, when the Lord decides to judge you, when you do something comparatively, if you do something bad, you're gonna get immediate punishment. If the wicked do something bad, they're not going to get immediately punished. Okay, that's the difference between it. Okay, that's the difference between it, because the Lord is trying to put us on the right path, the straight and narrow path, correcting us immediately. Whereas for the wicked, He doesn't need them to be corrected immediately, because the wicked, they're going to learn their lesson. They're not going to learn a lesson. As a matter of fact, let's get that. I think it's in Daniel 12 and 10. No, not Daniel. I was thinking about something else. Psalms 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay? So the wicked are predisposed to being wicked. The wicked, they can't help themselves. So that's why it's basically like talking to a wall. Like, you can't converse with the wall, and the wall is not. I mean, maybe the wall is listening, quote unquote, but the wall isn't going to reciprocate or understand anything or show you any signs that it's actually paying attention or listening. Okay, so that's the thing where, for us, all right, when we are when we are trying to, do the right thing, and sometimes the right thing isn't always the easiest thing, but we still have to strive for the right thing. All right. The thing for us is that we have to understand that we are not the same. Okay, but yet you have these wicked people like that Nobunaga, like I told you, they're just going to want to do whatever they want. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Rakwakwadash, the honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone of Ball and Shalom.